It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, this is a game that may be determined early, and they have made it clear that their focus is to limit mistakes and deliver the defensive and offensive performance they're capable of. And Draymond Green in the lineup, one of the most entertaining, energetic players in the league, Shaq.
When you factor in the impact he's had defensively, Ernie, you really start to see his value. You know, Golden State has a championship, and this guy is a main factor for them having the championship.
I don't think you can find another player at his position that does what he does. You know, very few guys can play 4 positions from the power forward position, and then guard center. So actually, he's playing 5 positions, Ernie. That's right. Every single position on the court, he's able to play.
And with tip-off fast approaching, we send you courtside. Kevin Harlan, he's got the call.
The Port of Oakland, a massive shipping facility here on the West Coast, shown from above. With our location tonight, Oracle Arena, just off in the distance. We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin Durant is back after missing most of 2015 after requiring a 3rd surgery to repair a bone in his foot. He said it was the first time I had to face something being snatched away from me that I loved so much. I just tried to stay positive and feel that if I put the same work ethic in, then things will turn out all right for me. Kevin?
Great to have him healthy and back out on the floor, D.A. Thank you. What I like about these two teams, Steve, they've got a wealth of experience, a lot of veteran savvy out there.
You know what, Kevin, historically, if you go back, teams with guys that have more veterans usually win championships. You know, older guys, but they just know how to get it done.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Curry. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Love with the bucket.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Curry kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Thompson for 3. That shot is off. Excellent defense there from Smith. Irving passes to Smith. Irving sets a screen for Smith. The 19-foot shot, and the jumper falls for him. Irving's got his first 2 points.
The defense is there, but Kyrie with the quick release.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, as Green picking up the assist.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Now here's Irving. Back to LeBron. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Right at the free throw line. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
And in this case, it doesn't matter how good the defense is. LeBron's offense is just that much better.
Back to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. Curry dishes to Pachulia. Lets it go with the three. Thompson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injury since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
Here is Durant, following the basket by LeBron James. Thompson with it, picked up by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. It's Thompson off the drive. Pachulia, no luck.
Yeah, suffering from a very cold start. They've already missed 4 out of 5 from the field.
Smith kicks to Irving. To the paint. He's looking for James and finds him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. Teardrop shot. Outside for Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to James. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. That's a 2 from Smith. Unable to get that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson against Irving. Pass to Pachulia. Dishes to Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Outside Irving. From the arc. And Pachulia pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Durant. Offensive rebound. And that one is good.
He is thinking one step ahead there. As soon as the shot goes up, he's getting in position to grab the offensive board.
Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Clark, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Mon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. There's the pick. Williams passes to James. Tipped away. It's stolen by West. Passes it to Clark. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the first title in franchise history, upsetting the favorites, the Golden State Warriors. First time ever a team returned from a 3-1 deficit in the finals to win it.
Durant, that drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Durant's got 5 now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. Here's LeBron.
Durant with some nice D. And GA, the Cavs are now the hunted team. Do you like their chances of repeating as champions?
I think they've got as good a chance as anyone, and probably better because they really have owned the East. If they can stay healthy, no reason to think they can't do it again.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Fry, West with the block. Second shot opportunity. LeBron with the bucket. 8 points for him. The Warriors trailing. Durant with it. 5 points in the game. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
And they really are just giving them no breathing room out there. They have completely flustered them and set the pace of this game in their favor.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. It's Love and Fry, the sharp-shooting big men. Kyrie Irving is out there with the Iman Shumpert, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot.
Well, Draymond Green is the heartbeat of the Golden State Warriors. Up and down in the playoffs. He's definitely one of those guys. His shooting performance was not great, but he does so many other things for the Golden State Warriors.
West, that's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got his second basket.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling. I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
He kicks to Dunley. Love outside. 6 to shoot. Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. West dishes to Green. Pick by West from downtown. And Draymond Green gets the 3. Green's got 5 now.
It takes more than that to bother Draymond. The defense can throw the kitchen sink at him, but he is so good at keeping his concentration.
Irving against West. Irving kicks to Shumpert. They set the pick. Got a hand on it. And that will be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Shumpert. Stolen by Thompson. The feed to Green. There's the dish to West. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You talk about this backcourt of the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. I mean, they could go down as the greatest shooting backcourt in history.
And you talk about the other great backcourts in league history. I think of Clyde Frazier and Earl the Pearl, certainly, Earl Monroe. But they weren't together, Steve, that long.
Those two were fabulous. Some more that come to mind to me is Joe Newmars and Isaiah Thomas, Gail Goodrich and Jerry West, and obviously the Splash Brothers.
Free throw good, West. And the Warriors making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, so many great defenders in the NBA right now, Steve. And if you were in the league today, who would you least want to see as the player assigned to defend you?
A lot of these guys. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard would be, I think, a nightmare, yeah.
I think Tony Allen would be one of those guys that I just said, well, please stop.
He's everything. He's tough. He's defensive-minded. He can score when he needs to. You know, he's a guy that will pick up some stuff here and there. Boy, his calling card is defense and toughness.
It is.
He would be tough, wouldn't he?
It would.
He'd make you better if he was in practice against you every day, wouldn't he? Huh?
You like those type of guys if they're on your team.
Yes. Here's Smith after David West's bucket. And on the way from Irving for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Curry passes to West. Golden State moving the ball around. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Smith. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
And stolen by Irving. Irving double team. Here's Love. It's deflected. Now Thompson. He has 5. Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Here is Love. The pass to Irving. The tray. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson left side. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Sometimes before Thompson even catches the pass, he knows he's firing.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, we all know that Iguodala does more than what shows up in the box score, but you can't overstate how important that is to a team. Executes all the little plays, Steve. Things you need, and then it shows up in big moments.
You know, Andre Iguodala is one of those players, whatever you need, you said it best, but clutch plays down the stretch. And he's also one of those guys that you love to have in the locker room for other guys to learn from. He keeps things very jovial and light for his team, but he's a guy that when it's time to play, the prankster in him goes away when he gets on the court.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevin Durant comes in for West, and Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Dunleavy. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Stolen by Durant. Here's Clark. He dishes it to Pachulia. From the wing, again, Golden State.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Williams kicks to LeBron. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Durant, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, it's James. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. LeBron's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Iguodala. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Yep, they'll hold this one.
Now here's Williams. LeBron outside. 2 on the clock. The shot, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
To come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to review the first half of action. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Oh, hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the 3. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell him stop shooting the 3. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the 3 of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
And so here is Golden State. It's a one-point game.
Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely played at a slow pace. They've sped up the pace. They love the three-point shots. LeBron attacks so much. In the inside, he creates a lot of open looks for the Cavs shooters to knock down threes.
The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Green is out there with Pachulia, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
Able to score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, mid-range. Kevin Love, one of the most versatile offensive threats in this league.
And the Cavs no different. They're following the league trend of shooting more threes, but not the trend towards playing up-tempo.
No, not at all. They still can play half-court basketball and also still knock down threes. Reason why they have a lot of guys that can stretch you out, and they have that guy LeBron James that can break down the defense.
And here's Love after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Outside Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, the shot mechanics of Kyrie, extremely consistent from range.
Curry kicks to Pachulia. Love against Green. Outside Curry. Back to Pachulia. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
See a heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
LeBron against Durant. Fires from the wing. James misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pachulia dishes to Curry. Curry with another miss.
Worked it inside. Normally an easy basket for him, but just a little out of rhythm on the release.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Over in the corner, Green. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And some changes here for the Warriors. West is checked in for Pachulia. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. For 3, Durant bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 8 points. Steve, you grew up in Detroit and came into a league right after the Bad Boy Pistons had won back-to-back titles with their hard-nosed style of basketball. Do you miss that more physical brand of basketball?
Yeah, I do. Being a Detroiter, growing up watching the Bad Boys, they won championships playing defense, but I think they also was an innovator on the offensive end. People don't realize Bill Laimbeer was one of the first pick-and-pop centers in my era to get a chance to watch him. So Isaiah Joe Dumars, Rodman, Sally, love the way they play. I kind of like the little physical basketball playing back then.
So if someone said to you, the game is different now, but is it necessarily better than it was? Is it more pleasing to watch now than it was, say, in the 90s?
Yeah, I think it's more fluid offensively. I think it was a lot of fouls, but I enjoyed it in that era, but I understand the way they had to clean up the game.
That one misses.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average?
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. Love said that staying was a no-brainer, a max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year.
Kevin? Thank you, D.A. And the Cavs have worked to feature him more offensively. Shumpert, no good. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. West passes to Green. The shot's good on the assist by West. 7 points for Draymond Green.
Good luck trying to stop Draymond that deep inside. So forceful in how he converts his looks down there.
Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Steph Curry. And then for Cleveland, Jefferson comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Clark. Feeds to Livingston. Green, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. That one doesn't go. Shumpert with some nice D.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
The Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. It's been an ascension to stardom for Draymond Green the last few seasons. Gone from role player to starter to superstar, all-star in a very short time span.
You just scratch your head how Green was taken in the second round of the draft. So many different teams passed up on a guy who played extremely well at the college level. He has the skills and mentality to be a force in this league for a long time. Many argue he's already a top 10 player in the game. And his defense, that might be the #1 thing he does that separates him.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Cleveland.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Williams kicks to Jefferson. Williams a screen. Jefferson dishes to James. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
The quick first step of James, along with his power, that's the difference on the drive.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Durant just inside the line. Again, Golden State.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And here is Williams. Pass to LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. At the top of the key, Durant. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron with it. There's the 3. It doesn't go for one. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And that's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens, communicate, give me everything you've got defensively.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
I do too. Both teams not being able to gain any separation, and it looks like they're ready to battle it out.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And right there is why Thompson is one of the best shooters this game has ever seen. Amazing strength by him to muscle those shots up while getting hit. With Stephen Curry out, Klay Thompson really stepped up. Had no problem being the first option guy on the offense for the Warriors. He was the team's go-to guy while Steph was out.
And for Clay, perhaps the biggest example of him carrying the load, Steve, on offense came last season in the playoffs.
Yes, Clay became the #1 guy, the go-to guy while Stephen Curry was injured. He was putting up about 30 points a game in Curry's absence. There is no doubt that he can legitimately be a #1 option on a team if need be. All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Here's Irving. No good. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 3. Green passes to Curry. Here's Pachulia. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Shot's good.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
I don't think the defense have given up. I just think it's too much offensive firepower to hold in check.
The free throw drops for Pachulia. And a season full of records for the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, a 24-0 start, 34 road wins. Steve, 54 consecutive wins at home. Of all those, which record impresses you the most?
Well, I think 73 wins because you have to be able to do all that to get to 73. People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
Here's Golden State now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Outside Curry. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And once Kyrie gets in rhythm, he's flat out unstoppable at scoring the basketball.
And Thompson kicks to Clark. Back to Thompson. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
J.R. Smith, an all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he didn't like, but you know what? It works for him.
First one falls for him. And you look at the numbers, Steve. J.R. Smith shoots just as well on contested triples, which is interesting, as he does on wide open ones.
He said he actually prefers contested shots. We're talking about a guy that's confident making tough shots. Sometimes when he's wide open, I think he's just bored taking those.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Smith.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
Inside. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. He feeds it to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Love. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Kicks it to Smith. Second chance shot. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
On the wing, Thompson shoots. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. To tie it up. Good on the triple. Irving's got 22 points.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Pachulia with the screen on Irving. Back to Durant. And the Warriors miss again. Cleveland with the ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Jefferson dishes to Irving. To the inside. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Rising to the challenge. That's a big bucket by Kevin Love.
Curry passes to Pachulia. Outside Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
And it's in there.
Timeout. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement. The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
James checked in for Cleveland. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Picked by Pachulia. Durant kicks to Curry. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Cavaliers leading by 4. On the wing, James. A baseline J. Here's Thompson. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Thompson dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Durant. Looking to end his cold spell. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
James outside. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Good!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Curry. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Clutch basket from Draymond. You always feel comfortable with him taking the shot.
Stolen by Thompson.
And it's still within reach.
Maybe, but they are hanging on by a thread. They need to make good on every possession.
Timeout called Cleveland. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
You're a go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
A lot of time left, which should allow for a really good shot if they run the right play.
Durant just inside the line. They get it back. This is to Pachulia. Outside Durant. Pachulia with the screen on Thompson. The fadeaway. Can't cash in. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
There isn't much that Kyrie Irving can't do offensively. He's got unreal handles, amazing vision, and he can finish in tight or knock down the deep ball. Kyrie is the man I want running my offense because he's from New Jersey.
He executed the game plan as a scorer. It was by design that the team was going to try to get him good shots, but it was going to be up to him to make those shots. But I don't think anyone thought he'd make them at that high level of efficiency.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.